This is for Year 12 Specialist. It comes out of the 2019 Specialist Maths Exam 2 question number 4, specifically 4E, but I can't do 4E without doing the rest of part 4. Now, like a good VCAA question, the previous bits of the question help you do all of this, but the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 times the area of the base times the height, no matter what pyramid it is. So if it's the pyramid on top of a square base, then it's the area of the base times the height of the pyramid divided by 3, irrespective. Okay, so what have we got in this question? We have a base of a pyramid is a parallelogram, and these vertices are given as such. The apex is located at that position. Okay, so if I go through this question, find the values of A, B, and C. Well, I've gone A, B, C, and D. If I go from 2 to 4, I increase my I by 2, therefore from 4 to 6, so that's going to be 6I. To go from -1 to -2, I've gone backwards 1 in the J, so I go from 3 to 2, backwards 1 in the J. And to go from 3 to 1, I've gone backwards 2, so -1 to -3. Those will be my coordinates of point C. And that's because it's a parallelogram. Okay, part B, find the cosine of the angle between AB and AD. So if this is AB and that's AD, I'm looking for the cosine of that angle. So I've worked out AB here. Its magnitude is 3. AD, its magnitude is √36 or 6. AB.AD will be this times this, which is 4. -1 times 4 is -4. So that gives me 8 on 36, or 4/9. The reason we've done that is the next part of the question asks for the area of the pyramid. And this is the angle that they just asked me to find the cosine of. Then the sine of it's going to be √65 on 9 using this triangle. And the area of a triangle, so if I take that triangle, it's a half times A times B times the sine of the inside angle. But because I've got 2 of them for my parallelogram, it's going to be 3 times 6 times the sine of theta, which gives me 2 √65. So if I come over here, my base is 1/3 2 √65. And now I need to find the height. Okay, so the rest of this question assists me along the way. And what it's doing, it's telling me, show that this is perpendicular to AB and AD. So if that's perpendicular to AB and AD, then it's at right angles. So I'm going to use it to be able to work out my height. So the way I would show it's perpendicular, I'm going to call this M. So M.AB is 0 and M.AD is 0. Therefore, it's perpendicular to both of them. Therefore, it's at right angles to the plane. And I had to find a unit vector. Is that correct? Hence, find a unit vector that is perpendicular to the base. So this has a magnitude of √65, and it's going to be in the direction of that which is perpendicular. So that's my √65. So I know if I look at my pyramid, this point is M, which is the vertex. I'm interested in knowing what that height is there. And that height is this, but this is 1 unit along the way. So if I take AM and I find the scalar resolute in the direction of this, that's going to tell me the height. Or I could take BM, doesn't matter, or I could take CM, doesn't matter, I could take DM, doesn't matter which one I do. I'm finding the height, and that height's going to be, to find a scalar resolute, it's going to be A dot B over the magnitude of B. And that's the scalar resolute of A in the direction of B. So I want AM dot this vector, and that's this, 1 on root 65, 6i plus 2j plus 5k, over the magnitude of b, and the magnitude of that's 1 because it's a unit vector. So if I can find OM and do the dot product. So AM will be, AM will be, if I can find my values, this is M, I'm using M, but it's actually P. But so AP will be 4 minus 2 or 2i, minus 4 minus 3 is minus 3j, and 9 minus 3 is plus 6k. And the dot product of this times the dot product of 6, 2, and 5. 6i plus 2j plus 5k. 6 times 2 is 12, minus 2 times 3 is 6, plus 30 gives me 36. Now, that's choosing A to P. Just to show you I get the same value, if I did B to P, that would give me P to B. That's 0 in the I, minus 4 minus 2 is minus 2 in the J, and 9 minus 1 is plus 8 in the K. And if I did the dot product of this dot 6i plus 2j plus 5k, 2 times that's there's no i's, 2 times it's minus 4 plus 8 times 5 is 40, I get 36. So I get 36 when I do the dot product of AP times this, or BP times this, or CP times that, or DP, because what I'm doing is if this is my P, then this I'm breaking down and getting that particular height. And if I do the C to P, I'm also getting the same height. So it's going to be, what was it, 30, so it's going to be, that's AP. So 2i, I've forgotten it already, 2i minus 3j plus 6k minus 3j plus 6k dot 6 plus 2 plus 5, 6i plus 2j plus 5k, all on root 65, which is going to give me 1/3 2 root 65, 36 on root 65, 65's cancel, 3 goes into 36 12 times, 2 12s are 20. Okay, so that's going to be the volume of the pyramid.